Welcome to another episode of Uncensored Philly Spot, Philly Sports, the Uncensored Philly Sports Podcast. This is how tired I am. This is why I was not here yesterday and the struggle tonight. But yeah, the Sixers faced the Cavs tonight. They lost, but I actually seen some things in this game that I kind of was encouraged about. I didn't like we got off to a horrible start, bro. We just looked horrible in the first half, in my opinion. But we did bounce back and start battling. I liked what Pat Bev had actually had a really good game tonight, even without putting a bunch of stats. Despite that, not even just that shot that he shot, he was all over the place. Him and Covington was all over the place, knocking the ball loose and everything else. Cleveland might be a tough out for the Sixers just because of the amount of size that they have, pause, on that team. In a 7-game series, that's a lot of big bodies to throw it and beat. So I do think we'll need more firepower for that. But, I mean, we should have won this game, but we got down early. Cleveland did what they were supposed to do. And mind you, they didn't even have Mitchell and what's his name? Who they got? Dinwiddie or Levert? Levert. They got Levert. I always get them two mixed up ever since they days with the Nets. But it is what it is. We had chances to win it. Bede missed at the end of regulation, and Maxey missed a point blank layup in the overtime. Our stars had a chance to put the game to, to take the lead and stuff late in the games, and they didn't come through. But it happens.
I mean, this was a good game. It was a nice game. See, remember y'all talked about Doc Rivers about making in-game adjustments and everything. And they threw a big lineup at us all game long. We had the 6'9" and the 6'11" bull on us. This was a perfect opportunity for Paul Reed to actually play with Joel.
Melton turned back into that pumpkin, didn't he? Melton turned back into that pumpkin.
Yo, don't come here and talk.
Oh, your boys bigging up Melton. Back into that pumpkin. Told you, I don't think he good enough to win, man. This is starting two. He a pumpkin again. He a pumpkin.
All right. Like I was saying.
You were saying, Tim?
Thank you. This was an opportunity for us to go with a big lineup today, and I think we should have won, and they didn't do it. Paul Reed and Joel Embiid would have been a counter to Mobley and Josh Allen. Why not?
No, they wasn't. Because first of all, Paul Reed still has to get his feet together.
You still gotta give him a chance. He still got to play him. Y'all was complaining last year when Paul Reed didn't when we didn't adjust in that Boston series. So why all of a sudden a year later we don't want to try it now?
I actually kind of agree with you, Tim. I thought at certain points, like especially either in the fourth quarter or overtime, it was a certain stretch where they was just killing us on boards. And we had Melton, we had 3 guard lineup in there. Melton, Maxey, and Bev. And I agree, Melton probably could have came out and could have put another big in there at that point. So I do agree with you on that.
The whole team wasn't off. Toby wasn't off. So the whole team wasn't off. Covington wasn't off. He shot all right. House shot all right. So don't sit here and give me the whole team was off. So the whole team wasn't off.
Who said that?
The most who said that in the comments? Just read his comment. P assassin. P assassin. PA assassin. P assassin.
I mean, I felt like the whole team was struggling. I feel like for the most part they struggled in the first half.
Come on.
We're
getting Oubre back. We'll be all right.
They had 33 assists. We had 19 assists. They have more creation with the boy Garland, and they was missing Dononvan. It's like it's a little bit. We're seeing some issues now that will creep up come playoff time. As far as we need somebody that's going to be a creator. I mean, and also
we got 2 creators on the team. We got Maxey on the team. We got Joel Embiid on the team who create. We get Oubre back. We'll be fine.
They're not creators. They don't. You gotta love it. You gotta love to pass the ball. You don't just want to do it just because.
So you want Zach LaVine, who's not a point guard. So what do you want? Zach LaVine's not a point guard. He's a scorer. So you talk about we need somebody who loves to pass the ball. Like this is what I'm getting at. What do you want? You want Zach LaVine who's not going to pass the ball.
I would
so what you want?
take both. I would take both.
I'm confused.
Primarily, I want Zach LaVine. I need to shoot. You saw today. Today was a perfect example of having someone with killer instinct. We really don't have that killer on our team.
Why don't we?
So you think LaVine is more of a killer than Bede and Maxey?
By far,
what has LaVine done? And I agree with you. I would take LaVine on the team, but you're not gonna sit here and tell me that he's more of a killer than Bede and Maxey.
First of all, Bede's not a killer, and Bede's not a killer.
This is the stuff that happens when you get all this over the top dialogue, everybody panicking, the ship is sinking type deal. Maxey actually played aggressive tonight. He was all for his three, but that one layup he missed in overtime. I mean, that joint was literally inches from falling in the basket.
Hold up, real quick, Ephraim. Somebody in here talking about some Maxey is a 6-man at best.
Oh no,
you smoke.
No, Maxey has some huge shots. Actually, Maxey had some huge shots down the even in the fourth quarter and in the overtime. He had a couple huge buckets. That's why I don't know why every time we lose, Maxey actually shot 29 shots today. So he put up 29 to 28 to 29, something like that shots. He just missed his three. And you got to give credit to me. This ain't about the Sixers. It's actually about how good Cleveland played. You got to give credit to Cleveland. But them boys, Mobley, the young bull, Porter Jr. was hooping. Garland was hooping. Look at their field goal percentage. I mean, if you want to say, and I think our defense was good. I don't think I mean, we fell off on a couple of them them backdoor cuts that they got. They actually ran that play on us like 5 times. That's probably, truth be told, the biggest play that killed us in this game, offensively anyway. But look at their field goal percentage. Cleveland field goal percentage was incredible tonight. Mobley was 60%. Jaron Allen was 60%. What's his name? Garland was 40%, which is not terrible. Niang was 56%. He actually played really good early on. Porter was 56%. I mean, they was hooping. Strus shot 47%. They was balling. Strus had 20 points. Garland had 32. Allen had 26. Like Cleveland is a good team. I told y'all that they actually beat Denver the other night. And, I didn't know which McCall got ejected. I seen he had 5 fouls. Nurkic got ejected. Or Joker.
Who?
Nurkic.
But that's why I say, to your point, I do think that Cleveland is built to go against like
they're a good team
and Denver, because they're one of the few teams that have a few big bodies that can actually play.
And that's why you need to play big bodies with big bodies.
In full panic mode. Like, calm down.
My thing is, y'all were so angry. Y'all were so angry last year when we didn't go body for body, when we didn't make those adjustments. Now today we had a chance to make those adjustments. We still didn't do it.
We're missing.
Wait. We didn't. What are you saying? We did. We were down 18 and came back to take it into overtime. How are you saying we didn't make adjustments? What are you talking about?
To go big. They out rebounded.
I hear what you're saying, but the switch that Nurse did worked. We came from 18 points down to tie it up and to go into overtime. So he made adjustments.
We didn't win.
He just didn't make the adjustment that you wanted him to make.
You do need more. Now I'll say this: with Tobias playing 43 minutes, you got to give me more than 2 rebounds, dog.
That's what I'm talking about.
You got to give me more. That's not what you was talking about. You got to give me more than 2 rebounds. We got killed on the boards. We're missing that scoring from that athletic wing that Oubre was giving us. Tonight we got 5 points from Batum, and 3 points from Covington. They gave Morris 3 minutes. Something's going on. They really don't want to play him. I heard him say he playing him in shape or whatever, but we missing that Oubre, that athletic wing out there. So, and Covington, not Covington, but Tobias Harris has to give me more than 2 rebounds in 43 minutes.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Oubre, who said Oubre can't get his own bucket? What Oubre you watching? Oubre been getting his own bucket.
No, he said Oubre can get his own bucket.
Oh, I'm sorry. My fault. My bad. Yes, he can.
What are you watching?
PA said, yeah, what am I looking at? PA Jackson said Zach is full of gold. I'm kind of leaning to believe that. I don't watch Zach that much, to be honest with you. I watch him when I can, but I mean,
to have him as a third or fourth scorer, I'll take it.
To me, it wasn't about Zach. The reason why we lost this game, we was off. I mean, I don't even want to just say we was off. Cleveland actually played great defense. They
No, we
played
were off. We missed a
very
lot of
good.
shots.
I'm saying they was
No,
there.
because of Cleveland.
Yes, their defense was there. They played great defense, man. They was in Bulls' faces. They pressure you. They was playing. And Sixers actually played good defense too, because at one point Nick Nurse started making us play full court defense. We started trapping.
Mhm.
One point, House was picking up Garland full court. They were doing the same thing to us. They were picking up Maxey full court. This is why when people say, I hate when I hear people say they don't play defense in the NBA. Oh, yes, they do. These dudes are just so skilled athletically, sometimes it don't look like it. Now, the fouling and all that was it flagrant foul 1, 2, 3? That stuff is too much for me. I make the league soft. I don't like that. Even when they gave it to Maxey, I thought that was corny. It's the rules, so it was the right call based on the rules, but I don't like the rule. But these dudes play defense. These NBA players, a lot of NBA players play defense, and Cleveland plays defense, yo. They're going to be around come playoff time, trust me. And they rebound really well.
Y'all did tell me that when I talked about Melton, D'Anthony Melton, and I kept telling y'all it was fool's gold, and this is what he really is. He right back to where he was. So it's
Who is that? Who you talking about?
D'Anthony Melton.
He food stamps.
I mean, he was getting D'd up. He actually passed some good plays. That putback dunk he had earlier was crazy. He actually had a little run that kind of kept us from getting blown out at one point. If you was watching the game, maybe you probably watch highlights. You probably got the thing on YouTube to catch up through the highlights. You probably did that and then started hating on, looked at Melton stats. But Melton actually has some good plays to help keep us in this game from getting completely blown out.
He's not a starter on the championship squad. I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm leaning to agree with that.
Well, you need to lean harder.
But at the same time, I just think we putting too much on this one game and trying to get in the panic mode.
That's not one game.
Cleveland played great and they hit their open shots. Even the play, first of all, Cleveland got fortunate.
Talking about D'Anthony Melton,
if Garland
hit that, you talking about the three at the end?
Yes, if Garland hit that throw up off the glass three, like we probably wouldn't be talking about this right now. We were talking about how much of a great win it was, and we overcame adversity. It's almost like, it reminds me of yesterday's Eagles game, right? If the ball Valdez-Scantling don't drop that touchdown pass, how we talked about the Eagles being resilient and great work, that all that narrative would have changed. It would have changed to the Bull feeling hurts. It would have changed the offense coordinator need to go. They need to fire this person. One loss could change everybody's narrative on how they feel about stuff. And if Garland don't make up that, if he don't make that off the glass three, we probably win this game. We'll be talking all this Maxey ain't this and all that goofy stuff we talking. But no, McCoy, shout out to you, man. Appreciate it, fellas. We definitely are going to lose tomorrow. Nurse lost his game. Springer should have played that second Pacers game and this one. I do agree with that with the Springer thing. I mean, I can't be too mad at Nurse because, like Wayne said, we was down and we came back. So why would you say Nurse lost the game? Just not playing Springer? You thought Springer should have played more? That's why we lost?
We wouldn't have to exert so much energy coming back from 18 down if he would have just played the right players. Maybe we'd have blew him up.
You know, sometimes the other team is a decent team and actually plays well or plays better than you at a certain stretch. That's why the basketball is ups and down and a game of runs. So
we was getting smoked the entire game. We had to
we went to overtime, so we wasn't getting smoked the entire game.
We had to dig out a hole. We was down 18. We was trailing up until the third, fourth quarter, midway through the fourth quarter.
It came to me. This is not a game to say it was too much Pat Bev. Listen, you can't just go by the stats. Pat Bev got in there, got a pause. I'm gonna say it beforehand, but he got a lot of loose balls and he knocked a lot of balls loose. Pat Bev was very active in that game.
He was.
Pat Bev was very active, and he even hit a big shot in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, you had Embiid and you had Maxey both had 11 points in the fourth. Both the stars came to play. Embiid just missed that last shot, and Maxey missed the layup in the overtime. But I mean, it happens sometimes. But somebody said we need an Aaron Gordon on this team. I'm sorry, but my thing is, look at Aaron Gordon's stats. You telling me Oubre can't be Aaron Gordon? Aaron Gordon, it's not like Aaron Gordon is averaging 25 points a game. He's averaging like 14 points a game. And 6 or 7 rebounds. Oubre's averaging and shooting 42 or shooting almost 50%. Oubre's numbers is similar to his. So Just like if you take Aaron Gordon off of Denver, you don't think it make a difference to their depth?
Absolutely.
All right, just to give you some, so far we played 13 games this year, and I'm just looking at the shooting percentage of the Anthony. It's like he got a 300, shooting 30%, 14%, 16%, 11%, 33%, 38%. These are games this year as just starting shooting guard. He makes a lot of pressure on everybody else because you got a glaring issue right there at the shooting guard position. If we can't see that is probably the primary issue on the team.
But all that saying LaVine, and I agree, I like LaVine, but that being said, that is a hefty contract. So if you're taking Veen, if you're going after LaVine, you're investing that instead of, remember how before you were saying go after somebody in the free agent market and this, that, and other. You're killing yourself from going out in the free agency to go pick somebody up. If you take LaVine, that is your free agent.
Okay, so who would you get if you're not getting LaVine? Since
that man right there that made money talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all. I know Tim brought his name up early on in the season, and then all of a sudden he heard about Zach LaVine and he got all gushy. But Main Money, thanks. Shout out. He said, how did you guys feel about trading for Brogdon or Morey trading for Brogdon? I think this was more of the bench than it was the starters. I can agree with that a little bit.
Too, though. But the starters had to push a little more because the bench ain't help. So
I guess that's what he's saying. The bench could have stepped up a little bit more. What we got? 3 points from Covington, 2
House
from
had 7.
House had 7. Reed had 4. I mean, you could have got a little bit more from your bench. Who they have coming off their bench? Their bench got 12 by Niang, 12 by Porter. They did get some good productivity off their bench. They really
Niang had this on the calendar.
Oh yeah, he did.
They got a little spring. Don't y'all feel like that team got a little spring? Like they got a little bounce in their team.
They young and athletic bulls. How many years ain't Porter young bull? Mobley, they got young.
Is Strus athletic?
Well,
we got Batum, Covington, and Morris.
Let's talk about that too. Why did Batum grab the ball? I know Teacher got game.
They got Yang and Tristan Thompson coming off the bench.
Yeah, after that shot, he kind of batted it. What was he?
Yeah,
like he was trying to tip it to somebody instead of grabbing it.
Who was this?
Nick Nurse, Batum. He was like, I'm like, why?
I didn't understand that play. I didn't.
That was a little goofy. That kind of irritated me a little bit. I'm not going to completely go off on him. Maybe he saw something. You might see something flash at the corner of your eye. And you thought you saw Maxey a beat out there, and you tried to tip it. But I'm like, this
you had 10 seconds, 10, 11 seconds.
I agree. That kind of irritated
me. Inbound pass. I don't know what that was. That a play drawn up for D'Anthony Melton? Please don't tell me that was a play drawn up for Melton.
Platoon of Bozo, Sergeant Bass, that was.
Hey Phil, I wouldn't be mad at the trade. I think I might have been the first one on here saying I wanted. I've been wanting LaVine ever since we was talking about trading Ben Simmons.
Y'all don't watch him play.
How you gonna tell me what I watch?
You don't, and Tim don't. I know Tim don't.
How do you know what I watch?
All he sees, he likes him.
How don't I? I watch all kind of NBA games.
I'm telling you. Okay, wait till we get him here. I try to warn y'all dudes. I told y'all dudes about Harden. I tried to tell y'all dudes about PJ Tucker. Now I'm trying to tell y'all about Zach LaVine. Relax.
Nobody wanted Harden.
MOTC
said Ben Simmons was the next LeBron James, so you.
He also. I thought we ain't like digging up past though, man. I thought we ain't like.
I do watch him play. I watched him play quite a few times, and he takes a lot of bad shots.
Well, hey Nas, you saying LaVine is on a bad team with a bad coach? I agree, but who's to say he won't play better with a better coach?
Who to say he won't?
Man, they were surrounded by talent.
That's what I said.
Surrounded by talent, they ain't do nothing. I'm not trying to hear that.
X-Man said the reports are the
Chicago actually fell off when Ball got hurt. They didn't have a point guard.
The X-Man said LaVine reports that our LaVine's a bad locker room presence.
You see him walking away from his coach,
maybe
his coach and stuff. You see that?
Maybe some truth to that. If that's the case, then you don't got to bring him. I'm not opposed to bringing Brogdon either.
Do you want to win or do you just want to acquire boy? Like
how many games has LaVine won in Chicago?
It's all about putting the right players together.
He had players around him.
No, he did. He never had a
championship. He had Butchers around him. He had
I agree, Charlie. LaVine's not a ball dominant player.
He had all his talent. Chicago had all all this talent around him ain't do nothing. Stop telling me about what this dude could do.
I am.
Carry your team
LaVine
to an 8 seed.
actually want to be on the team. He's motivated. The teacher got game says. Bad saying he's not a winner. I mean, it's.
I mean, LaVine been wanting to come here for a while.
Who?
I don't watch
LaVine
LaVine that much to really break his game down. Once I see now, you're gonna make me dial in on this board. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I got the ticket. I paid the what we did have a nice little deal, and we kind of all
do that
on it at one point. Until Tim didn't want to do that no more. I don't know why.
I still can watch all the games myself.
Now I gotta pay full price for the ticket on my own. So now y'all gonna make me hone in on this dude, Zach LaVine. So all I need, everybody listen to me closely. All I need is a week. I'm gonna watch him for a week, and I'll come back and I'll tell y'all if we should trade for him or not. That's gonna be.
Go ahead, do that.
And then when I speak, I want y'all to listen. Lester Diamond, good looking out. Let's bump that up to 10.99 next time, but we appreciate that. Maxi 76 in net rating and 78th in defensive rating. I gotta and somebody fact check that because we get a lot of people throw out stats on air. But Lester Diamond, you have been pretty consistent with your super chats. I'm just playing with you, man. I appreciate it.
I'm not reading nobody unless it's a super chat. I ain't reading that joint no more.
I will say. I will say.
I'll say that.
Like, Tim, remember this? I'm like, I don't see nothing.
Go ahead, Ethan. What's your thoughts?
Y'all keep talking about how aggressive Zach LaVine is. Do y'all know what Zach LaVine? I think did we go over this already about Zach LaVine's field goal percentage on other stuff? He's averaging 21 points a game.
Yep.
Maxi's averaging 26.
We're not saying get rid of him.
Zach LaVine is shooting. Was he shooting from the field? We're gonna do this. 43% from the field.
Okay, compare his against Melton's, not against Max.
Yeah, because that's who he'll be replacing.
And you're gonna realize
he's gonna be taking shots.
MOTC, I do got the league pass. I'm saying I paid the amount. I think it was like 129 because Tim didn't want to do the group share thing anymore. Whatever that was about. But that's either here or there. Ethan, continue on. I'm sorry.
The group share will only allow 2 players. So I'll be watching the game, then Ethan and Ephraim will log in, and I'm shut out the game. That's why I said we might as well just get it on.
Hold on. Is that right? Hold on. This can't be right. They had the Anthony Melton from 3 shooting. Is he shooting 44% this year from 3?
Anthony Melton.
You the one reading the stats. What it say?
What's it saying?
It's saying he's shooting 44% from 3 with 5 threes a game. Right? That's the Anthony Melton. 13 games in.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all boy Zach LaVine.
Zach
that's what
LaVine.
comparing them to.
What's he shooting?
Zach LaVine from 3 this year is 33%.
Wow.
33%.
Wow. Now, see, that's what I'm saying. Now they're gonna make me watch him. I got the league pass about to go in because Tim is.
But Melton is also shooting 41. Melton's also shooting 41% overall.
And what's Zach LaVine shooting overall?
43.
It's 43.
You ain't act like it was.
Y'all was acting like it was some great like revelation. And we was going to see this large jump in stats between the two. And
I'm not saying that, but the difference, like somebody said in the comments, is they don't have Embiid. Embiid opens up a whole lot for a lot of other people. So if you're telling me, Embiid and Maxey's drawing attention, and then you telling me LaVine won't get a whole lot more open looks instead of having to be that guy?
I can agree that he will get some open looks, but will he knock these open looks down? That's the question.
Lester Diamonds, he said, I promise you, Embiid is out next season. He's gone. I think he wants to play with Maxey. I really believe that he don't want to. A lot of Bulls don't want to lead teams. If you remember, Dame didn't want to lead
ain't going to lead Portland. Exactly.
And then Bradley Beal, it took like 15 years before he decided that he would leave the Washington. Once you get your own team, you're not trying to become a co-star if you don't have to. I don't think Embiid want to leave.
Hey, listen, I don't want anybody if they're locker room cancer. If LaVine's locker room cancer, I wouldn't touch it. So I mean, but as far as I know, it seemed like him and Bede seemed like he was always politicking for him to get here, and LaVine was politicking to get here. It was talking like he wouldn't mind being here or would like to be here. That was back even when we was talking about trading Ben Simmons. So I don't. Hey, listen. I don't know. I'm talent wise. The talent, I would take the talent on this team, but I mean, it is other things to look at. I'm not saying that it got to be, and he's the answer. No matter what. Listen, LaVine contract. You talking about 40 mil per? No matter what, you're going to bring. If they bring in a big time free agent, you're going to pay that money. You're going to pay. It's the same. It's the same thing when Tobias Harris was a free agent, and everybody was mad about the money Tobias got. But that's where he fell in him and Middleton and all them. This is what they fell into, that kind of money, because that's when they were free agent.
Teacher got game says it's either B or those draft picks. What you mean by that as regards?
He's saying, I guess he's saying if they don't use them draft picks to bring somebody in, B gonna leave.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just do your.
I don't think B is all bent on having to leave.
We have athleticism in the front court. When Oubre come back, we probably did need like another athletic dude. But when Oubre come back, we do have. I see Lester Diamonds. You trying to get up to that 1099, huh? Keep him coming.
Yeah, that's what's up. We respect that.
But somebody said we need athleticism in front court. We got that when Oubre can't come back. Is Covington athletic a little bit?
Go ahead.
Hey Lester, you just don't like B, do you? B got it.
He don't. He don't.
I don't think. No, I think he likes
Knicks fan and just want him in New
I
York.
don't think he like Maxey either, though. Who do you? Are you a Sixers fan? He probably not even a Sixers fan.
Nah,
Lester, are you a Sixers fan?
He like B. He want B to end up on his team. That's what he's saying.
That's what he want him in New York.
Oh, I knew he.
But I think this team can attract stars. I think B and Maxey can attract some stars here. I think those two winning attract stars. If you win, even if you winning and you looking like who would have thought 5 years ago, 6 years ago, Milwaukee, Dame would have wanted to go to Milwaukee, but they got a good player in Giannis and they winning, so you want to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Just 2 years ago, Dame wasn't trying to go nowhere else.
Dame only leaving because his marriage and stuff is over.
I mean, that
might have nothing to do with it.
Might have some truth to it.
You don't think so?
Might have some truth to it.
No, the only reason why he left. No, he wanted to leave because he's trying to win. He's older now. He wants the title. He got the money.
No, listen. Let's keep it a bean. Dame been wanting to leave, but he didn't want to get called on the carpet. I think Ethan was the first one bringing that up when we first was talking about bringing Dame here. That being said, I told y'all when we went through this, what was going to have to happen was that team, the organization was going to have to make the move because Dame wanted to leave, but he didn't want to look like a heel. And what happened was the organization drafted that rookie point guard, and that was Dame's excuse, like, oh, well, ain't nobody talking to me, and they went and got a point guard. That means they don't want me. You could trade me then. Dame been wanted to leave. He just ain't want because he called everybody else out. He didn't want to look like he was a fraud.
Y'all talk about doing all this stuff for the playoffs trying to get top heavy. First of all, we already know B is only good for. Y'all think he's doing 60 games this year or 57?
He's gonna do 60. He's gonna do 65 because he want to be.
That's what I think. 65
MVP again.
You think so?
He a selfish boy. He loves himself.
Who's the top runner for MVP right now? LeBron and who else?
It was Steph till he started losing.
LeBron, Luka, and I mean the
Joker.
Joker
seemed like he always up there.
Is Embiid is number one scorer, and I think is Luka, Curry, and somebody else. Is like I think Curry might be 5. So Luka's up there. Luka putting up some numbers. B by default because he's the league's leading scorer, so you got to put him up there. LeBron, the numbers he's putting up is crazy. If the Lakers continue to win, LeBron definitely will be an MVP candidate, and he just might win it off the fact that he's 38, 39 years old. And if Golden State starts winning, Steph Curry will be up there too. But right now, it's probably Luka and Embiid.
Nah, I'm gonna throw a name up there, y'all.
And maybe Tatum. Tatum might be up there too.
Well, according to the NBA.com, they got
a name out there. Halliburton going to be up there for MVP.
I mean, if they win, if they're in the top 3 seed, he could get it done. What's the NBA?
But in the running, I don't think he's going to be close enough to get it though. Just because he's a new young bull. You know how these sports be. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the young bull balling out and they give it to you. It's almost like you got to earn your dues and do it for a few years before they.
Halliburton had 9 threes tonight. He had 37.
Yeah,
No, he hooping.
X-Men.
Right now they got Joker's in the lead. He's number one in the MVP race thing for the NBA.com. They got Luka second, B third, Jason Tatum fourth,
Told you Tatum.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander fifth.
He balling too.
Hold on.
Okay,
Halliburton had 37 and 16 tonight.
That's crazy.
Yeah, tonight what's he's averaging for the season?
He averaged like 12 assists.
24 and 11.
That's what it is.
24 and 11.
Yeah.
And that boy was supposed to be in Philadelphia, but Maury said no. Maury said no.
Master the crowd, Lord Jesus. Yeah, he hooping. Edwards hooping too. Edwards actually, if Minnesota keep winning, Edwards going to start creeping up that MVP rank because he balling too.
Yeah, they got him at 6. They got him at 6 and Halliburton at 7.
He put.
See, that's what I'm saying. Halliburton is at 7 now. He was 9 last week. So that's what I'm saying. He them young boys got to earn. You know how it's going to go. You know they're going to automatically have Bede and Joker and Luka and all them up near the top just because they perennially have been there.
Yeah, they're going to be up there automatically.
They got Maxey at 8 behind Halliburton.
That's an honor.
Maxey been
wasn't ranked. He wasn't ranked until they just put him up at 8.
Maxey been hooping, man. I'm surprised he ahead of the chef. I mean, that's going to stay that. They went on that losing streak.
No, Melo actually was playing bad to start the season off. He's just starting to come to form.
I do think we miss Oubre. I think we'll be a lot better when Oubre gets back.
Yeah, LaMelo. I think so too.
Somebody mentioned the bull Kaya Jones from Charlotte. He's not really getting no clock over there. He's 6'11" bull, athletic. He looked like an Oubre type dude with a little bit more height. They said it was. I haven't really watched him play, so I can't.
He might be the reason why they got rid of Oubre.
Maybe. They were saying I don't know if he's on the chopping block, if he's available. I don't know, but somebody mentioned him as an athletic dude. Golden State Warriors, Steph balling alone. Yeah, he is. They are X-Men.
Hold up.
Steph is balling alone. It's sad. It's sad to watch.
Oh wait, hold up. LaMelo Ball is hooping though.
For the
season, he's averaging 25, shooting 44% with 5 rebounds and 8.3 assists.
That's pretty solid. That's
for the season. In the last few games, he had 36, 34, 37, 28, 32, 25, 34, 30. And then he had like the 11 and 19 and stuff to start. LaMelo is balling.
He balling. Can't hate on that. Mitri, good looking out. Alex Caruso will be a win for us. Elite at defending guard, forwards, high energy, shoots at 3 at the high clip, and good ball handling. What y'all think?
Man, I don't need Elmer Fudd.
I only if we was like
you scream LaMelo. But hold on. Let's hold on. LaMelo Ball, he averaging 25, but Halliburton's averaging 24 and almost 12. But you screaming LaMelo Ball. Okay.
What? I just said Halliburton was up, and I just gave Halliburton prop, but you dismissed what LaMelo Ball was doing altogether. I'm just saying LaMelo Ball is putting up numbers.
What is Charlotte's record? His team still has to be winning. That was my point.
No, they're not winning.
Okay, you were saying like he just started doing. You just was talking about he only had a couple games. I'm saying he's balling for the season. I didn't say he was better than Halliburton. I didn't say that he was MVP. I'm saying that he's the ball has 25 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 8.3 assists. That's not just okay. That's
your team's still losing, so you're doing all right.
That's true.
I've been hearing a lot. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tim.
Is this team strong enough to take on like a knucklehead? But
did you see Mitri? Did you put Mitri Frazier?
Yeah, I read it already. I did want to talk about that because I've been seeing a lot of people talk about Caruso, but go ahead, Tim.
Is this team strong enough to get a knucklehead on here like the boy Kevin Porter Jr.? He was at 19. He's sitting down in OKC right now, but he was like a 19-point a game, average almost 6 assists, and he shot pretty decent.
How many Porter Juniors in the league? Did we just put against
there it is. There it is.
What?
Oh, the echo.
I don't hear it.
I hear it.
I hear it.
I hear it. You know, come and go. But like you only pay your $15 million, and I think
Nah, that's too much.
When you got that speaker back on again?
y'all don't even spend money.
The echoes drive me crazy.
I think the man MOT said he think it's
We just did a whole podcast. It's 35 minutes in, and the echo just started. But it's
I told Tim about the stupid streaming service, and now it's starting to leave.
It's Tim. It's Tim.
I muted myself.
Yes.
First of
Tim
all,
beats himself again.
me and Tim was in here and started the show. It wasn't no problem with nothing.
Whoa.
And, you know,
There it is.
No,
Now it's very light. It's Tim.
It's still slight. It's the app. I agree. Inside,
I think it's the app too.
I think it's the app. Y'all sound like you got FBI bug on your mic. Yeah, it might be Google trying to mess with our stuff, man. I don't know. What it is.
Yes. Craft. That is what we're using. Why? What's so funny about StreamYard? This is what Tim loves.
This is Tim thing. We was perfectly good on Zoom. I think when we were using Zoom and then translating the Zoom to the YouTube, but Tim wanted to go to StreamYard because I think one of them. You know, you get them them girls call you with the sweet voices, and she's like finesse Tim into getting StreamYard or something.
Really?
Had him on the phone for 2 hours.
Yeah, now we're here.
I bought the 10-year subscription. So,
That's why he will never let it go.
right now, y'all, we actually be back tomorrow afternoon, evening, because we got an 8:00 game. So,
Tomorrow.
thanks for the
Yeah,
support.
8:00 game
Thanks for the
tomorrow?
love.
I don't know if I'm gonna be on tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be on tomorrow. I might see y'all.
Why? You ain't got nothing to do Thursday?
Y'all got nothing to do Thursday. You chilling, you off.
I know, but I still don't know if I'll be on.
You gonna be on. You gonna be on. All right. Don't forget,
Hey,
like, comment, subscribe.
A lot of people love Caruso. I gotta.
I know. We gotta look
I
at
mean,
it.
I'm not mad at Caruso, but it's
He's not that piece that's gonna take us over the top. He might take somebody else, but it's not our team.
Mitchell is determined to think that Caruso is the X factor. I don't know about that.
We need a real.
We do need a point guard though. How tall is Caruso? What's his height and weight, Tim? Real quick. Okay.
Yeah, what is it? We got to find that out real fast. Hold on. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Maxie, we need a tall guard.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to Siakam, but it's about what I gotta give up for him.
6'5".
I'm not. We
That'll
can't
work.
have too many.
Tim, too many what, Tim?
Too many.
Tim about to start hating on.
athletic.
Tim,
All right, y'all. So like, comment,
wait,
subscribe.
who's? Tim about to start.
Catch y'all.